Come on, guys. Come on. Wake up. Meeting is streaming live. Bang. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. This is what we do. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm just gonna mute out this. These guys are sleeping. One person is watching, which is probably me. Come on. Yeah, I think we are good to go. Right, so I'm just going to make sure things. Oh gosh, we haven't signed in here. Come on, baby. I think we're doing just that now. Trying to make sure all the setup are correct. And yeah, we can start cracking in the questions. Absolutely. Awesome. So I'll be using this phone to check the live feed, and we should make sure that we have set up our correct our switch, and yeah, that one is working. So I can see the live questions there. I missed a bunch of questions in the last Q&A. So I hope we'll do justice to this one. Right. If you're wondering why the noise, I am obviously waiting for someone at Heathrow to pick them up. Um, yeah, so you might be hearing some playing background. I apologize for the noise, but I just wanted to stick with my commitment to make sure I get your questions in. The flight was delayed, so unfortunately, we still have to keep our words. But that's why I like the kind of lifestyle I've created for myself. I could do what I want on the road anywhere as long as I have internet. The same thing, I've been working, emailing China from here. And basically, it's working wherever you want. So it's about understanding what exactly we are going to create. Now, if this is the first time that you're seeing my videos or you're jumping onto my live video or you're watching the replay, my name is Pascal. I started my online business in 2017. So ever since I started getting some results, people reach out and ask questions. Hey, what does this guy know? What does he teach? What is the secrets to making money online? Because a lot of people have literally tried to start businesses online. They just don't, some people don't know where to start from. Some people have brilliant ideas, they're intelligent, they just don't know where to begin. And some people find themselves stuck in a job. They know that if they can build a business online and it can help them with their finances, and obviously they can start creating the life that they want. Obviously, quit their job over time. So that's pretty much where a lot of people get stuck in. Some people wonder if they are too old to get started. Now, today is going to be I got about 20 questions I'm going to blaze through from different people all over the world. So if you happen to join live or anything, feel free to ask your questions. And if not, I'll crack on with these questions that I have, and we can share. I can share my light of my experience of what I have been doing. So you, whenever you're ready to get started, so you kind of have an idea. Why are you stuck where you are? What can you do to get going? And obviously, so that you start making that progress. Because I learned one thing. This is one thing I encourage you to do. Basically, two things. You got to understand the word called procrastination. eliminate it from your life. I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna do this. We keep telling people, telling ourselves, we're gonna do something about creating income in our life. I spent 7 years. I'm gonna. Please, time waits for nobody. Just take action and move. That's the reason I'm doing this webinar, so that you can understand wherever you're hanging around, what you can do, what kind of things that can help you actually create that life to be there with your family and loved ones. Right. So I'm gonna share my screen so that you see where I'm reading the questions. So it's not like I am trying to reading it off scripts. I carry along with me. Um, yeah. Where's the question? These are the questions. So before we get into the questions, um, let's do our disclaimer. Yeah. So basically, disclaimer stands for everything I'm gonna share with you. It's for information purposes only. Um, you have to understand that selling products online, it involves money, it involves time. I can't give you any guarantees or anything. It's down to your discipline and your action taking. If you really want it, you can actually make it work. Because I look at myself, as I don't have any technical skills or any special talents. I just wanted it more than most people do want it. So it doesn't take a lot of hard work, in my opinion. What hard work is, in what I mean hard work is just basically discipline yourself, put in the time, 1 or 2 hours every day. But saying all that, take time to pause the video and read the disclaimer and know where you stand. As a result, everything I'm giving you here is for information purposes only, to guide you. All right. So let's crack with the questions. One, the first question is from. I'm gonna pull up, share my screen so that you can see. So the first question is from Henry. Thanks very much for your emails and make me feel powerful at all time. I feel like one day to meet you, I have been reading your emails all the time without answering anything, but always you are still there and send me messages, make me feel empowered. I live in Germany, but now since January I am in my country in Tanzania. I hope to get much contact with you in order to gain more momentum from you. So this is not literally a question. This is more like when you hang around positive people, it inspires you. If you have great people that you surrounded yourself with, they're inspired to do better things in your life. So it kind of rubs off. So maybe Henry has subscribed to my trainings, and I've been sending him some couple of trainings, and he's doing those trainings. So he's feeling like there is more that he can do to his life. So that's why he's sending in this question, that he wants to work with me. I'm happy to work with you, provided we have the same energy, we have the same work ethic. I'm happy to work with you all day. I'm currently looking for people to partner with who have that vision of creating better life for themselves and their family. A lot of people are looking for people to work with. It's just that there are very few people out there that are willing to put themselves out there and discipline themselves to create a better life. But apart from that, man, Tanzania, anywhere you are in the world, online business is possible. You just have to figure out how to get yourself involved. Stay in touch, and I'll connect with you later. Right. The next question is from. Hi, sir. Dalu. Dalu means how are you? Is that what I mean? Dalu, well done. Oh, yeah, Dalu is well done. Please, I need to meet up with you for more explanations. The tips are good, but I'm grateful at this online business, and I need more insight on it because I really want to do this business well. Biko Nnam, I think this she's got two questions. I'm just gonna. The second question is she just put her number in there. I just took that out. I really need to understand this business very well. Right. So this is what most people This question is she wants more information and she wants to understand the business very well. Now, you got to understand this. The business doesn't make your life. You create the life you want. I want you to understand the distinction there. It's kind of a gray area most people make mistake. You have to think of your life, what exactly that you are currently facing. What exactly are you trying to create? Then find a business model that will support you to create that life. Now, let me give you an example of what I mean. A lot of people like the idea of starting a business online, selling products online, but there are some people that say there's consulting. Consulting involves calling people, working with people one on one, talking with clients and businesses. So if you are a single mother and you have kids, you're doing school run, and you are on the phone all day with your clients and kids are running all around, it's not that it's not possible for you. Don't get me wrong. That probably might be not be the ideal business for you. I'm not gonna here to tell you exactly what to do. Guess I'm just giving you my experience. But if you get into something like affiliate marketing or drop shipping, or where you're literally working a little laptop, you don't need to speak to anybody on the phone, you don't need to do any cold calling. All you just need is just that laptop, internet, anywhere you are in the world, you're in business. But you got to know what you're doing on the laptop. It's not just when you get on the laptop, instead of working in a business, you end up on Facebook or Instagram watching pets and cat videos. So you got to discipline yourself. So, in my opinion, don't focus more on what the business, what type of business it is, and all that. First of all, figure out what exactly you want in your life. If you want more time, if you want more flexibility, what business models out there will give you that flexibility? So I've given you the tips that there's no lack of information. You already have the information that you need. Figure out what do you really want in your life. Because let me give you another example. When I started, I wanted to spend time with my kids. I was working long hours. I wanted to end it. I was not spending time with my kids. I wanted to spend more time with my. I was constantly arguing with my spouse because I was always out of the house. So I had no time. My only work. That was my mindset. Working hard was gonna give me the life I want. But that was really a shallow way of thinking back then. Hard work is not what you need. All you need is mindset strategy to create more income in your life. So I want to be really honest with you guys. I was absolutely lucky that I found mentors. They offered different business models, affiliate marketing and e-commerce. And if you have your own business, so affiliate marketing was something selling other people's product. If you don't understand it, if like that consultant I talked about, I can be an affiliate. I could be promoting that consultant's product, sending people, placing ads online. People that maybe their consulting is shiny teeth or a dentist or dental practice, I could place ads online targeting people that want to get a white teeth and be sending those clients that are typing those things on Google to a page where they're filling their name and email. You probably have done that before online. Fill your name and email and phone number. Then I will take these phone details and pass it on to the dentist and say, these people are looking to whiten their teeth. Call them because they've gone to the website and they put in their details and showed interest. So as an affiliate, I could do that. Then the dentist will be sending me, will obviously will have an agreement where this is how much he's going to be paying me for each person I refer to him that makes a payment. All right. So you got to learn the strategy. So as an affiliate, I did not need to do the phone call. I did not need to whiten the teeth. I don't need to do any of that. I don't need to do any of the legal things that comes with a business. My role is to send them the clients through advertising online or writing blogs or shooting videos. There are so many things that you can do. So that's where what you need to understand. Where is your problem? Then find a business that will solve that. So when I'm doing this, it's running automatic. When they assign, when you go to your any website to put in your name and detail, your dentist website to put in your name and email and phone number for them to book a call. You don't see anybody there. So it's all set up. The problem is that these businesses don't know how to do this advertising online. So that's what SFM was teaching me. That's what mentors was teaching me, teaching us how to place these ads and target people and refer them. So in that way, it's automatic. It's making you money whilst you're not there. All you just need to do 20 minutes a day, check it and make sure all the numbers are correct, and you let it do its thing. Whether I'm sleeping, I could be walking on the park, just as I'm talking to you on this webinar, it's running. So I don't need to physically do it. But I had to do it physically first, like setting up the systems and all that, which you learn using the training that I use. All right. So understand what problem you want to solve. And if you want more time, look for business that will solve you that problem. Mentors teach you different businesses and you apply them to create a life. It works for brilliantly. You will love it, trust me. Yeah, the next question is from Hi Mimi. I hope that helped you. In terms of calling you wanted me to call you. The reason I imagine if I show you something now, I've got about like I told you, I do things like affiliate marketing a lot. Um, I have over about almost 10,000 people and growing. So it's that I'm managing. Imagine if everybody was, I was calling everybody, although that would help, but I do call people. I just want to be really transparent with you. I focus on growth. I have it like I always tell you. I focus on growth. Um, so if you look at today, if I show you this now, um, if I share my screen, if I share my screen and show you some numbers, this might not really mean anything to you, but I just want to know the volume of people we deal with online because I am targeting people in different parts of the world. I am selling products on different parts of the world, different things. So I use all these systems to control them. So if you look at this number here now, it's almost 10,000. These are people that are interested in some of the products I'm promoting online. So it's something that you need to understand. I can't make 10,000 phone calls every day. So I hope we'll build a team. We are growing. We'll build a team maybe that will be dealing with phone calls later on. But right now, I just want you to understand that the phone call is important. You create it in your mind that the phone call is what's going to give you what you want. But let me give you this. Whenever you're looking to do something, you will always experience fear. I've been growing with the training. You will always experience fear. You have a gut instinct. You have an intuition. You have something inside you that is guiding you. Everybody has it. It's an internal guidance system. You need to learn how to trust it. When it tells you, when you're thinking of, I want to start a business online, and you see an ad or something that tells you this thing feels right, trust that is that your thinking that attracted that thing for you. It's called law of attraction, so that your responsibility is to take action. Because you have been thinking, I want to start a business online, I want to increase my income, I want to make money. Your thoughts become things. So you're doing it, you're praying to God, you'll help me increase my income, I need more money. Now the opportunities of how to make that money will come. Your responsibility is to take action. You will not have all the answers. I don't have all the answers in my business. But when I started, but you go by faith. So that's what leads us. So I'm tired of not spending time with my children. I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna change course. If the one you're doing is not working, follow your internal guidance system. They know the way. They are always guiding you to the life you want. But you got to stay with it. There's training I'm going to be doing on decision making in 26th of September, no, October, 23rd of October. It should be on a Friday for some special group of people that are looking to build businesses. How we go through decision process making. I'm going to break it down for people to really understand. These people have paid obviously thousands. So it's not open. It's because you have to understand yourself, what you want out of life, then make that decision from that standpoint. There's no wrong or right. You're not going to lose any money. Always think of your customers. Always think of the problem you're trying to solve in the world. Let that be your guidance. We have a lots tons of trainings to help you, support you, but you got to understand it all comes down to self-confidence. And I will see if I can find the self-confidence formula and share with you. But let me see if I can get through some of these questions as fast as we can. I hope that helps you, Mimi. The third question is, thank you so much for your email. It's from Felix. I really need to do this course, but what has kept me from waiting time to join my family in the UK? Now we have set a date for the reunion. So what is the next step, please? Right. This is awesome. We always get excited when we about to start a business and create change in our lives. We always get excited, and maybe when we were looking to travel, like I can totally remember when I wanted to travel to UK, I was so excited I was going to change my life. But what I didn't realize was what was waiting for me. It was more than what. At some point, I was like, "Why did I even make this trip?" Because I was working like 3 jobs. I would wake up by 4 o'clock, go and do newspaper run. Then from there, I'll go and do cleaning run. And from there, I will go and do care in the evening. By the time I go get home, it's 10 p.m. Then I do it again the next day, do it again the next day. At some point, it began to take its toll on my life. So that's when I decided to make changes. That's when I don't want to undermine your dreams, your desire to come, but know this: if somebody was to come abroad now and join, and to come from also outside of the UK and maybe to Europe, here will be my advice to you. You would have big desires in the beginning, hold on to it, because that's what's going to give you the momentum most people lose when they get here. And this is why they lose it. We get into a job and we get comfortable. By the time we know it, 10 years have gone. I came to this country in 2010. I said to myself, I'm going to do 5 years, then I'm going to go back and retire. This is 10 years. I spent 7 years. I had nothing to account for it. I was shocked. This is not me. Something is wrong. I was in a system that pays you money and takes it from the other hand. So you can't keep anything. I had to raise the game. I had to raise my financial thermostat. I had to raise my desires. I had to push to get, because it was understand this, it's a system. It's like a conveyor belt. It's like a rolling machine. Once you stand on it, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. You keep to go to work, you come back the next day. Go to work, you come back the next day. You're not. It doesn't allow you to think about, plan about your life. Then to stay on it is not stable. You just keep running. You don't stop. Then to jump off and start a business is risky. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's where you're coming. So hold on to your desire. Get a job. Once you get a job, any money you make, try and use it to start a business. But you got to understand the principle. Set yourself up for success. Build that desire. Build the online business, whatever you're trying to do, real estate business. You can't take your foot off the gas, because you have to give yourself the time to succeed. That's what I'm going to say to you. Because here is what is you're heading into. If you don't do what I'm saying here, if you don't start a business on the side of your job, you are either going to head in for a marital challenge, because once you're doing that conveyor belt, you're not spending time with your children, you're not spending time with your spouse. That will start creating toxic relationship in your home. There's nothing wrong with your spouse. It's just the way the society is. You start seeing everybody, almost 80% of the population is single mothers and single parents and divorced. That's the circle you come into. And guess what? They see it as normal. They are not doing much about it. They see it as normal. They see it as normal. So you have to come out, bring yourself out of that way by faith. So understand this, that's where you are heading to. So, but I'm not saying it's possible. If I could get to this stage I am today, have 2 businesses going under 3 years, helping other people do the same, anything is possible for you. Give yourself 5 years to create a very beautiful life, but you got to stay close to positive people that have businesses that are going places with their life. There are a lot of lazy people lazy people around. You want to stay away from them. That's my humble advice to you. Welcome on board, man. Yeah, that's for Felix. The next one is good to hear from you, but I have a problem. I don't know how much about I don't know much about internet to start with you people because everything is done online. Yeah, excuse me. Um, you typically know now everything is done online, like you said. Before we used to go to visa, to apply for a visa, we have to go into the embassy and do it. Now, I'm going to US. At the time I applied for visa, I just did everything at home. Within 72 hours, they gave me the visa. It wasn't. I think it was instant, like 1 hour or something. I just received a confirmation email. Same thing with Australia. If governments, everything is going online, what do you think you should be doing? Go online. Don't be afraid of online. There were times where there was a lot of scam. People didn't really, so it wasn't really scam. People just didn't understand it. But today there's a lot of education. People are supporting people free to build businesses online. So you have a responsibility to get yourself in that group and create that change because it's possible for you. It's possible for you. Yeah. The next question is from Samuel. Let me share my screen so that you guys can see Hortense. Let me share my screen so that you guys can see. Now, this question is from Samuel. Good morning, sir. Just watching some of your videos. It's very inspiring. Sorry, I wasn't online in the past 3 days. So was that really a question? Okay, why I picked up this was it said it's very inspiring. Yeah, there's a lot of things that will inspire you. I didn't even share my screen. I thought I did. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, there's a lot of things that would inspire you, but you have to understand inspiration is just to get your energy level up. All right, it just gets you up, but you have to take action. When you take action, you create, you plant a seed in your subconscious mind called belief. Then you keep doing it over and over again. So you will need inspiration. I'm not saying you don't need it, but it's just like you put a fuel in a car, a gas in a car. It's useless unless the engine starts running. So the engine runs when all things are in motion. That's when the car becomes useful and starts moving. So that's when it's taking you from point A to point B. So inspiration is the fuel. You've got a fuel. So, but you got to take action to back your inspiration, because otherwise you just become one of those people that have very intelligent, have brilliant ideas, but they do nothing with it. And that's what Les Brown said. A lot of people are going to their grave with all their talents. The world will never know them. It all comes down to overcoming fear, because you would have fears and doubts that would, can I do this? How long does it take? How much does it cost? All these questions. They are good questions, but you've got a fuel, which is the inspiration. You want to do something. You got to take action to overcome the little fear that you have. Then you do that over. That creates a small belief. Then you do it over and over and over again. That's what the Bible said. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. The moment you keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, yes, it begins to expand and grow. The belief system. Once you believe, you become unstoppable. Once you become unstoppable, it's all over. You've won, and that's the state you want to get into. It's called, you require discipline to get there. It's kind of a harsh word, but I tell you now, that's the most crucial element if you're going to change anything in your life. If you're going to learn a new skill, that's what you really need. You gotta need that discipline. So it comes from repetition. If you watch me, I always say the same thing over and over again, because in the beginning was the word. If I say it, it comes out of my mouth. You hear it. I hear it, not you. I hear my word, then I follow my word. A lot of people don't follow their words. That's the difference. If you say you want to do something, do it. Follow your word. If you follow your word, in the beginning was the word. You're a creative being. A lot of people don't follow their word. So that's where the secret lies. A lot of people will say, I want to do this, I want this, I want this. They say they pray to God. I agree they pray. I'm not saying they don't pray, but I'm gonna do this. 3 months down the line, we are still doing what we don't want to do. They don't follow their word. That's where the gap, rich and poor. That's where that gap is made. So you want to get out of that. Nightingale say get out of that group that don't follow their word. So when you say I'm gonna do this, take action to crush that fear. I hope this noise at the back is not that heavy, but anyway, I think I can hear myself on this audio, so it's pretty much good. I like the audio on this. Right. So the next question. I hope I'm not rushing through this, but I hope I can. This one is from Teres. Let me share my screen to get you guys see the question. Teres says, "Hi Roller Girl. Hi Esther. Hi Pascal. Thanks. Watching from YouTube. Esther is on YouTube. Hi Esther. Um, I am in United States, California. Praise him, God. Good morning. Thank you so much. How do I get started? All right. So to get started is very simple. I'm going to show you one screen so that you can understand where a little bit about it. Um, you're gonna come to a page like this. Uh, there you go. Yeah, it's called the all-in package. Oh, there. I think I've closed it. Yeah. So it's called the all-in package, all-in offer. What you want to do is, where's my Zoom? I just want to share my screen. Hi Vera Bello. I hope the sound is not too much. So to get started, I'm going to put the link of this link in the chat so you can copy it. Um, all you need to do is you get congratulations. There's a video here. I encourage you to watch it. It's not that long. It explains. Well, this is where I'm going to the 3 key elements of starting a business on like desire, skill, and faith. You need them. Then after the video, Stuart will walk you through exactly what you get in the training and what's behind it. So just scroll down. So if you want to get started, just click this link here. It will take you to a page where you will fill out your form. If you want to know what you will get, you can take the time and read through this page. I think it's loading. It's $99, then $97 a month. Yeah. So it will take you to a page. It has a 30-day money back guarantee. That's what I really love about them. And it's down to people that really want to do something beautiful in their lives. And I encourage you to join that group because life is one shot. So yeah, it brings you to a page like this. You fill in your name, email. It has a 30-day money back guarantee. It's pretty much from here. Once you get through this page, you will receive detailed information, step-by-step guide. You'll be assigned. I'm not gonna list all the I don't want to hype it up, but I just want you, when you get there, you see like, oh, this place, this is what people do. They don't understand the level of training that is backed behind this $99. It's worth more than $99. So when they get there, they get overwhelmed. They're like, why didn't I do this thing? So I'll put this link in the chat. I can hear you fine. Yeah, Hotens, thanks for letting me know. So I'll put a link in the chat and you can copy it. If you're watching this on replay, I will put the link under the video and the email that I will send you probably later on. And you can absolutely enjoy it. So get started. I will also invite you to my private Facebook group. There's tons of things to support you. So I'll invite you to the private Facebook group where you see people who are action takers, who don't procrastinate. they will encourage you to take massive actions in your own personal life as well. Yeah, I think that helps on that sense. Yeah, the next question is from the 30 minutes done, halfway mark. I hope I can get through this. So, um, this question is a little bit long. So this one is from Shamin. Thanks for your emails you've sent. They're always encouraging to get my attention. I do have dreams of starting my own clothing line, aprons sold online, and also retail. I have been doing a lot of research and trying to figure out each step every day. I can relate to your stories because I am a single parent with 13 boys and I want to give them a life that's truly life. That's true. I love that. One that we haven't lived yet. Absolutely. That's where always spirits are always seeking for expansion and growth. That's without financial struggle. My sister talked to me about it. I hear you. Of having a pay their way. What are my first steps? Now you put a lot in this question. I really see the passion behind what you're trying to do. This is not just about making money for you. There's a lot more to it, and that's where most people get started. But here's the question. Here's my challenge with you on this question. You have tons of ideas. You have a dream. That's crucial. You have a dream. You have a dream of starting a clothing line and sold online retail. But here's the problem. Lots of research and trying to figure out each step all the way. Here's your problem. There's no you there's something called overwhelm. If you go online and say how to start a business online, they will throw you affiliate. Like I started in the first question: affiliate marketing, e-commerce, network marketing, consulting, blogging. There are tons YouTube out everything. There's different. So you can't see your head from the wood. You don't know which one do you go. Now you need to understand there are it's training that will take you step by step. You probably know it's going to take some time. You probably know you're going to dedicate time to it. The first step is usually the hardest. It's that commitment to get started. Like I said, submit the application and slow down. 1 or 2 hours every day. Start ticking the box. This training would start giving you all the information, practical action taking steps to get going. It's no longer watching videos. As you're watching it, going through the training, the business is end while you learn. The business, you're building the business. As you're going through the modules, the business is forming gradually. Gradually. Before you know it, 3 months time, you begin to have some shape to say, all right, I understand how people hang out online. I understand traffic. I understand YouTube. I understand Facebook. I understand website. I understand tracking. I understand links. You begin to understand. You see, someone say, in all you get understand. When you understand it, and I say, aha, right, this is where I want to focus. Now I understand because right now you're like in an ocean of information. So it's gonna take you time to and the more you go into this study, the more it's kind of this research you're doing, the more you overload yourself with information. I would recommend you to pause, stop any research you're doing because you don't build a business on research. You build a business in the business. You become a business. Let me explain that. The person you are today is going to be different person you're going to be 6 months from now, a year from now, 18 months from now. You will evolve. Your mindset will change. The way you see your children will change. The way you see life will change. It's a transition because you're deleting employee mentality. Possibly you've been employed for some time. So you're trying to build a business with that sort of mindset. It's not going to work. You need to delete. All things shall be new. You need to delete a little bit, be thou renewed in your mind. Faith comes by, you need to change what you're doing now. It doesn't mean that it does not work, but it's not giving you that hunger. There's another thing that is drawing you, which is the spiritual side of you, that you can be more. There's purpose to your life. So that's where you follow that feeling that will lead you towards the path. Forget about the money. I always tell people, there's $99. If you're worried about spending it today, 2 years ago you spent $99 on something. Do you still remember what it is? You won't. So treat that this $99 the same way. It's that simple. 2 years from now, you wouldn't even be thinking about this. You're thinking about something completely different. Maybe you're thinking about how to make $1 million. How can it? You just change. Somebody's telling you about $100. It's like for me now. I'm thinking, how can I make 100,000 in a single month? And somebody might be wondering, is he mad? Another person is thinking, how can I make $1 million in a month? It's just we are all at different levels in life. So you grow into this. You give yourself the time to grow into this thing, and you need people to support you with this sort of dreams. Not everybody dreams the way you're dreaming. So you gotta get yourself into a group that will nurture that dream and bring it to life. That's what you need. Right, I got a question in the chat. Good evening, Vera Bello. Hi, I'm here. Can you hear me? You need any question? Pop out and ask your question. I'm happy to respond. Right, let's go to the next question. It's from Susan. I'll share my screen again so that we can actually participate. Just mindful of the time. I think I can get Susan here. Dear blessed people, I greet you in the name of our Lord. I'm blessed to fellowship with you, receive inspirational testimonials from you. My life is full of testimonies. I always tell people that. I thank you for sending me words of encouragement. I get encouraged, so why not give it back? I can't keep it, just have to give it back. Filled with hope and believing. Yes, that's all well with me. Yes, at times we don't understand how. Yes, you don't need to know how. That's true. When, where, how. Instead, thanks a lot and not cast our bodies unto our Father in heaven. That's true, man. This thing happened to me 2 weeks ago or last week. I was struggling with something. Let me just finish it. Diligently seeking Him, living a holy life, and focusing on what the Lord wants us to do and be. I believe we overcome and continue to be ambassadors of heaven. Susan, this is absolutely 100% true. I agree with you. Last week I was actually experiencing some doubts. Just like I told you, what I go through is what I share with you, so that you don't think I'm a superhuman. I was experiencing some doubts in terms of how much I want to spend in a business, and I'm like, this money, is it gonna come back? Is it not gonna come back? This sort of thought. Then when I noticed myself behaving that way, I said, Pascal, look to the past. God has showed Himself in all these moments. Why are you doubting now? I took that action immediately without thinking. Within 2 months, I made double that money. 2 weeks, I made double. So you, I am not a robot. I just want you to understand this. It's when you understand the power of the mind and how it works. It's always trying to. We have two voices in our head. One is telling you you can. The other one is telling you you can't. You have the power, dominion over everything on earth. You need to understand that. So the building one is the positive one. The breaking down one is the negative one. Anyone you decide, because you have the power to choose. Let me tell you how it works. Maybe you have $500 in your bank account now. That's all you've got. You pay your rent, everything. You pay all your bills. Maybe you have like 100, and there's something you need to buy. That's $50, and you'll be left with 50, and you're not sure how you're gonna get through the end of the month, but you really want it. One thing will tell you, save. Another thing in your mind will tell you, just do it. There will always be a way. You gotta figure it out. That's where. Have you heard that? The Lord will make a way where there is no way. You need to, when you get to that state, remember those words and hold on to it. I'm gonna figure this out. Take the action. You get Get to relax. See, when you do it, there'll be you feel that tense. It's normal. You're a human. You're not a robot. I'm not trying to make this sound simple, but you feel it. You feel the fear, but take the action anyway. So that's where you grow. So it doesn't end there. That situation will arise again in the future, testing you. Do you really have the faith to do? It's gonna be even bigger. But the truth is, they're all the same. It's just the level of money that is involved. We attach some sort of thing to money. It's the way $100 is to you now might be the way $1,000 is to me, and that might be the way 100,000 is to somebody else. You might be struggling. How am I gonna get spend this $100? Another person said, I'm thinking this 1,000. It's just the same money. It's just money. It's just different numbers. It's just the same thing. So if you can't do it with the small one, can't do it with the big one. You got to understand that. So you need to cross that small threshold, and that's where you start building wealth. Because wealth, you have to do faith. You keep going over and over and over and over. It becomes a habit. So you're no longer worried about it. So that's you will be aware of this. This is part of the coaching, one of the coachings that we went through. You'll be aware of what's happening to you, but you know you're walking in faith. Every business owner that you see now is walking in faith. They don't know how much money they're gonna make this month, last month, next 6 months. They don't know. But they have staff. They need to pay those staff. So they are figuring it out as they go. So don't try to sit where you are and figure everything out. You gotta learn how that faith principle works. Faith and belief. So belief is what you need. It comes from that action. You go to your future self. A year from now, you need to have a goal. Ask your future self, if there is earning whatever amount of money that you want to earn, 10,000, 1,000, 5 million, it doesn't really matter. Go to him and ask, if you are in this my position today, what would you do? He'll probably take the action. So that's how I override that thought. So it's mindset coaching. All these things are mindset, and it comes down to self-confidence because you have more aura that exudes out of you. People are attracted to successful people. You don't want to go to somebody that is broke or somebody that doesn't have faith in themselves. It shows all the time. So you probably love love it. Love associating with yourself with people that are going places. I don't hang out with people that are not dreaming. Sometimes conversation, I'm like, Jesus Christ, why these boys are thinking way out and I'm here. See, they inspire you to always think big. So that's where you want to get to. It's just another type of lifestyle. It's just choice. How positive, like wherever you choose, that's where you're gonna end up. I'm just trying to set up this, make sure that I'm not missing anybody out. Life is one shot, my sister. You get it? If you drop dead tomorrow, now all these your dreams are dying with you. So you might as well do whatever it takes to get there. I'm looking for the questions now. Right. So the next one is from Ben. Ben Are you going to put the webinar through to email? Thank you for giving me, not giving up on me. I am building a never giving up attitude. Anything I focus, I follow through. Most people don't follow through. So it's kind of part of success. Once you say, I'm going to start a business today, there will always be a challenge tomorrow. Rather than giving up, you ask yourself, how can I overcome this challenge? How can I raise the money for this business? How can I find the time to watch this webinar? How can I find the time to write this blog? How can I shoot this video? Procrastination, you got to eliminate it to just how. Once you ask yourself, how can I do this? Your brain, which is the navigational tool of your life, will tell you where that time is. Will tell you where the topic, how to write the blog. Your responsibility is to take action. You can't miss that last part because the brain will tell you what to do. You got to do it. If you don't do it, you're still where you are. So the quicker you overcome procrastination over and over and over, this the success of our training is challenge. We are always on a challenge. 30-day challenge, 90-day YouTube challenge, 30-day Photopia challenge. Oh, everybody, that's why the company is successful. Everybody's always there's no sleeping around. I'm going to post a video. I'm going to build my website in 30 days. Boom, action. You start day one. No excuse. You got to take the action. We're always on a challenge. That's what creates this success that you're seeing. So you're not around dull people. You don't waste time on unnecessary things, watching cat video. And don't get me wrong, you entertain yourself, but to some limit, not over 12. People see they don't have time, but they spend 12 hours watching videos that does not add value to their life. So you just have to understand that concept. I see it's a different lifestyle. It's a choice. I have to be honest. It's a choice. You got to make the decision. Yes, Cynthia Nankuba. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Cynthia. The next question is from Busayo. I am interested. Having watched the webinar, I am in the middle of some expenses. I will soon pay the 99. You don't need to tell me what to do. Don't tell people. I don't know what. Don't tell. Just it's you. Don't say I'm. Yeah, I'm not saying that you shouldn't tell, but it's good to put it out there. But make sure you follow your word. Now you said it. You got to follow your word. Just that builds confidence. So if you know you, that's where the growth is. Now you've said it, do it. It's the world has seen it. Let's see if you can follow your word. That's how I built my YouTube channel. I come out, I say I'm gonna post a video for 30 days. I've told the world what I'm gonna do. You have judgment. How are you gonna follow through? How is this gonna, all these things, what topic am I gonna talk about? Nobody is, you will, that's when that inner voice I'm talking about starts shouting on you. You gotta learn how to quiet it and concentrate and put yourself on that challenge. And success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. As long as you're making progress, you're moving forward, you're successful. There's no destination. Yeah, there's no destination. I'll tell you that now. Right, the next question is from, you got about 10 minutes. Gosh, am I rushing this? Am I rushing it? Because I feel like I'm rushing it because there's so much questions I need to get through.
You do.
You think I'm rushing it, Hortense?
No, it's all right. It's, you're passionate.
Yeah.
So we feel your passion. It's okay.
Yeah. I try to be okay, I'll see what I can. I don't know if it's right to go over the time or let me see how far I can get to. I just want to make sure people get it because I not lucky. I'm not building this business because there's any special talent or something. None of that. I just understand something. If you're going to change your life, don't look too far. Business is about solving problems. That's the first rule. Look in your life. What problems are you dealing with? Don't look, all these people who look for software. They do help, but what are you currently facing in your life? That's a problem. Now look into the world. How many people have that problem? That's your market. Solve that problem for yourself, then show those people how you did it. It's that simple. You're gonna walk through a path because if you understand that part, you understand how what your customers will experience, then you can communicate it better. You get good in communication. That's it. You tell them this is how this product works, this is how, what it's gonna do for you, and this is the time frame, blah 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 blah. You develop in the process. It's a life-changing, it's kind of a different lifestyle. It's just something that you just embody. Yes, next question is from, is that Michelle? Have I answered? Noran. Yeah, Noran. Is Hi Velo, are you trying to say something or is that my
Yes,
screen? Are you trying to say
yes.
something? All right, let's get to you.
Good evening. Thank you so
Yes.
much. It's just
Good
my
evening.
this.
Where are you checking in?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Where are you checking in from?
From UK.
Yes, we can hear you. Where are
Okay.
you? Oh, UK. All right, you're home.
Yeah, I'm home. Yeah, I just come back now. So I wanted to ask because is let me say, it's a little bit difficult for me and my family, my husband. Right now, my husband is here at work. At least we wake up every day 6 o'clock. But my husband don't believe online business. But for me, I need to take a chance. I say no, I can't. We can't just continue like this, be working, and the children. We don't have time for the children. So the first time I hear your story, you are talking about story. So I was watching, there's something I was watching. The advert just come out, you are just speaking. I say, oh, I just pass it. I say, well. So another day you come again. I say, this man, these people online, this. You know, another day you come again. I say, it's like this, my spirit is not telling me. It's like you have to take a chance. Before I'm doing this now, I didn't tell my husband what I need to do, but I just want to surprise him because when this lockdown started, it was so difficult and that. So somebody introduced me to product, is a product of fitness and all that. So I have weight there. So when I use it, I didn't think to do the things as a business, but when I use it, when I see the results, and I tell myself, oh, this thing I need to do it. I need to know, at least I need to help other people that need it and that. So when I'm whole, I would just be thinking, how do you think I will make it? But when I on my tablet, I will just be watching some video. It will just come up. The advert will just come. It's you. I say, why this man every time? What is going on? I will just pass it. It continue like that. I say now I have to take chance. And what make me is the way you speak about the word of God. I say, this person is a real Christian because I have seen a lot of people, even when they are talking of business, they don't talk like this as talking of as word of God, using the word of God. I say, this person, I believed it will be something real. I say, no, I have to believe myself and I have to stand on my feet. I said this, I have to surprise my husband. So I was just waiting when the time will come. I see that you post message every time. I want to say, this man is not, he's not even tired, posting me every day. Mom, I'm getting into interest. I say, no, this time I have to do it. I have to take chance. I say, in life, it's good to take risks. Wherever anything that will happen, if we go where, as concerned, you are a child of God, just have that faith. You will do it. I say, your words, your encouragement, and the way you speak as a Christian, the word of God. I say, yes, I think this is the right place. So I know I'm not there yet, but I'm coming because my mind is made up. No, I know that the God that I serve that is putting me in a direct place that I will never regret it. That I will say thank you for giving me that knowledge and understanding to do this business. So that's what I just want to just say because your word encourage me a lot when you speak. When the advert just enter, it's you be
Yeah.
speaking. It's like there is like it's like God just like is sending you to me every time that advert want to come. It's you. I say, what is going on? So I'm grateful, but I'm ready to. For me, I'm ready to start. I'm made up my mind. I don't mind whatever, but with God, all things are possible. Thank you very much. Hello.
100. I agree with you. With God, all things are possible. I think my internet is it dropping off? I'm not sure if it's mine or yours. So I was trying to
Oh,
pull up um
You're breaking from time to time, yeah.
something
okay,
here for you, but my
okay.
internet
It's partial, not Sarah.
Is
Hortense,
it
is it
me?
mine or hers?
It's partial, so I think.
It's mine,
Partial,
right?
yeah, it's yours.
Yeah. Um, it's fine. I believe it's fine now. Yeah. So I wanted to pull up something. Okay, groups. When you talk about Christianity and business, people don't use God in business, and people don't talk about money when it comes to God. My sister, I came from that background. When you talk about God, the people say you want to make money, use the word of God. There's always something. I always tell you, there's always thought that will come to your head why you shouldn't do it. But
All
I
right.
said, this is what you'll be dealing with when you're trying to sell your own product, your fitness product. This is what you're going to be dealing with. Am I trying to make money off these people, or am I trying to help them? You will see yourself in that dilemma. That's where that essence of being comes in.
Mm.
There's something I learned in about money. It's called financial. It's not. It's we attach money to ourselves as if
Mm.
we are God's highest form of
Mm.
creation. We have nothing. Money is just a
Yeah.
reward we receive from service we give to people. So I found it. Even I think is it Efe? He's called me one time. I said she doesn't know how to charge people. I said, but you need to charge people for your services because you see yourself in a situation where because we've been trained that money is the root of all evil. So we are carrying this thing and work for what? Money. But they call it work.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing we know is how to trade our life. It's how to trade our life for money all through our life. And we get up to 80, we realize we didn't even live.
Yeah.
So it's not about we need to uh, come on. I can't find that group anymore. Christian community. I think Houghton said, wait, are you in that Christian community by Christian?
No, no, I'm a
I'm
member
not
of
sure. I
Crescent.
was gonna show you we have a Christian community of people building
Share?
businesses online.
You want me to
Oh.
share, Pascal?
No,
I know the group.
yeah, if you can find a
I
group,
have it.
you have the
I
group.
participate. I attend
Yeah,
it.
if you can log in and share the
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that would be awesome. So it's the reason I'm sharing this is I, I I see a lot of Christians that pray a lot. Praying is not our problem,
No.
but it's that breaking down mode of the training we got as kids and to actually creating the life we want. We have this block that is always constantly in front of us that we can't really understand how to push. People say it is a course, or I don't know. I don't want to use those words because I don't. But what I want you to understand is, it's like a mode, like Christian digital entrepreneurs. This is a private Facebook group we all are part of.
Mm.
We support each other. We help each other build businesses online. There's training every week. You just have to get yourself in a group of people that are going places with their life. If you don't, here's my I don't wish anybody any bad thing, but you will keep I kept doing this same thing over and over for 7 years. It led me to nowhere. I realized I was stuck. People are practicing. This is in France, and I don't know. I'm not sure. She's French. She's in France. So I mean, we are in the UK. So possibly. So these are what people are actually building. So you participate in something like once you join the training, if you look on the left hand side, these are different groups that she's part of. All these are you surround import experts means people that are selling physical products. SFM tribe is the main tribe. Um, they keep it simple is the one I manage every Saturday. Christian Digital Entrepreneurs Saturday. There's so much. It's when you see people, when you have a desire. When you came to this country, you had a burning desire to do something back home.
Mm-hmm.
You had a dream. Where is that dream? That's what question you should ask. You must have put it in the shelf somewhere. Then you're walking, coming back. That dream is getting dust in the shelf. So you got to step up. You got to go back to that shelf and bring that dream and put it on the table. So how can I make this dream a reality? And start putting block one and two together to make it happen. If not, this system will suck you in. Look at everybody that is just doing what you're doing now, that came to this country before you, 20, 30 years ahead of you. What did their life end like? Can they travel back home when they want to? Do they see their children? Where are their children? How much do they have? Are they happy in their marriage? you just see where you're heading. That's what I saw. I'm like, Jesus, that's not the way I want to end. Change course. Today is the whole difference. I saw we just inspire you. There's a different path. If you think the one you're on is not working, there's a different path.
Mm.
But there's a last bit. You got to take action. Yeah, there's a different path. I think we
Wow.
are over time by 6 minutes. Let me see how much question we got.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, but I have one challenge.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear
Yes, I
me?
can.
Yeah. I have one challenge, but
Yes.
I don't know, technology, this internet. I'm not just used to like that. I don't know internet very well because now the business online, that is what my husband, you don't know anything about the business online. This, I say, well, I don't know, but God will take charge. So I believe there will be a way for me to know it more. So I don't really know because I don't know all this network a lot. I don't know it like that. It's not that I didn't know anything, but just little bit, not much.
Yeah. So what is happening? What is happening is belief.
Yeah,
There's one thing you. The only thing we believe is we need to work for somebody for the rest of our life. We can't have our own business now. So we're doing that thing over and over again. But the truth is that you can do more than that. That's why you're feeling that way. Now, there's something. Hold on, sir. This question came up on last webinar, right? You guys were talking about how did we get our spouse into the
yeah,
business because
Exactly.
that was a challenge for some of the people in the training,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And out of we shared different strategies on how we can make that happen. The first thing is you got to have a vision. Sit down and ask your husband where does he want your family to be a year from now, 5 years from now. Don't go more than 5 years. Let him give you a plan of what you guys want to achieve for your children. Write it down. Then you begin to understand what is happening. Napoleon Hill said, you must have a definite purpose. A definite purpose is a goal. If you don't have an aim of where you're going in life, you probably are just drifting.
yeah,
So that will cause you to get a clear goal before you go to sit your husband down. Remember, this is a sales pitch you're going into.
yeah,
There's some people say that they don't like sales. If you're going into a sales pitch, you need to fertilize the ground before you can plant the seed. I'll teach you all the trick. First, go to the market, buy him a pair of t-shirts, nice that you think he will love, a pair of shoes, and tell him. Then you write your own plan where you want the family to be in 5 years' time. Then keep it. Same with the honey. We want to talk about. I've been thinking about this. How can we? Where are we going? Just normal conversation. Then, if he hasn't got any plan, then tell him, this is what your own dream is for the future. What does he think? That will open the floor to talk. At least he knows that, all right, my wife is thinking a little bit more than I am. Because don't blame him for anything. You don't have to, because he's in. I don't want to use the word. There's something called a conveyor belt. You're
mm,
in this work routine, so he can't stop to think of where we are going in 5 years' time. He's just trying to get through the next 30 days and pay the bills. Get through the
that,
next 30 days, and so that is employee. That's how employment traps us. They only give us 30 days to think of. But if you're going to get out of that, you need to create a 1 year plan. Then there's something called accountability. See these groups we're in, it's all secretly accountability group. We come out and say, this is what I'm going to achieve this month. This is what I'm going to achieve the year. This is what I'm going to achieve this month. This is what I need to do this week. Every week we show up for a training. We've done it. We've done it. So we keep growing gradually. So it comes down to the basics of success. Success is the progressive. As long as you're doing something every day, it doesn't have to be 7 hours, 20 hours, crazy hours, one or two
mm,
things every day towards that target. Over time, you will see that goal is just within sight. You just change your life, you created the life you want. So it's a training you go through with the support system to create it. So like I said, it's a sales pitch you're going into. If I'm trying to get something from my wife, I go to the market, I buy a pair of one thing I think she will like. Say, honey, this is for you. Oh, she smiles, and then I present my case in that happy
Yeah.
state.
Well,
So
yeah.
that brings you into a flow where you can communicate. So it's more like dog treat. It's okay. For example, all these online courses that you see, what is the first thing they do? We have a free training, we have a free webinar, we have a free this free. It's they
Mm,
presenting you with the. It's just sales. It's just normal. So you fertilize the ground before you plant the seed.
mm,
So it's
yeah.
life. It's just the way we operate. So do the same. Just it's not wrong with it because in the end, you will get that life. He will begin to see you, value you more. Things will change.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
what is happening is you're actually creating you're trying to get him to go beyond because you know that he's capable of doing more. You know that he's intelligent. You know that he's smarter than what he's doing, but he
yeah.
just can't get ahead. That's why you're there to support. So don't despise him or try to beat him down or anything.
Ah,
If he
no,
says
no,
no
no,
in the
no.
beginning, just find a way to like nurture the relationship. He's there. He loves you. That's why he married you. So you just have to work together to make that life happen. It's possible. I totally believe it's possible, but you got to get the right support system around you.
Yeah, the main thing is for me to start, because if I tell my husband and he will not encourage me, with the talk that we tell, we just kill my spirit. So I have made up my mind. I have to start. So when things is happening now, I'll now
But
tell him, look what is happening. Then it will interesting to join me. But right now, I can't tell my husband what I'm doing because
yeah,
he just discourage me.
I can tell you that all of us, both me and Hortense, that's how we first started without our spouse. Then we said, honey, then look at we look at what we're doing. So, how did you get yourself? This is good. Pay attention to it. Gradually, they start seeing interest in it. Gradually, over time, they will
Yeah,
start to. They realize, you know what, we could have done this a lot better together. But anyway, I forgive you. Let's start working now. So that's where, but like I said in that webinar, there has to be one captain in every ship. It can be two.
yeah, it's
Don't
true.
you gotta somebody has to take the lead role to make that
Yeah.
life happen. I think we can end on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can end on that. Let me see if I got Carlo. We got about guys. Thank you for your question. I got about one, two, Michelle, Eva, Richard. Five more questions. 40 minutes. What do you guys think? Do you think I should go through the questions or do you think I should wrap this baby up?
Anyone?
It's difficult to answer because
Sorry?
Wrap them
either
up.
No. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's wrap this bit. Let's finish the questions. All right. The next one is from. I'll try and be as fast as I can, so I don't hold you guys up. I know you got important, thing, but I know this is gonna help you because if you're having that thing. So the next one is from Michelle. I think it's two questions. Okay, Carlo. Sorry, I couldn't catch up with the training. I'm quite optimistic to be on board with you soon. See, everybody has it's that push. Everybody's intelligent. Everybody's brilliant. It's that extra desire plus skill times faith equals success. They have the desire, but what is missing is that there's an element in desire. It's decision. You want to do something, but there's decision is you don't know why you're doing it, so you can't pull that trigger. So, all don't think of the money you're spending. Don't think of your bank account. This is how to overcome it. Don't think of your current circumstances. Close your eyes and go into your future. That's the vision. Where there is no vision, my people will perish. Go into the future and ask yourself, 5 years from now, how much do I want to be earning? How can I make this happen? Say 10,000 in a single, 3,000. It doesn't matter what the goal is, as long as it's something that will drive you. You really, really want it. Maybe it's not even money. You just want to spend time with your children and take your wife on a beautiful vacation. Dream of that place and say, if I am here, will I be what will I be worried about this decision in front of me if I can make if I'm in that place? Chances are the answer that person in the future is a big person, is a rich person, is a brilliant person, is a much confident person. That's where you tap the energy from. Then from you come back to yourself and take that action as if you're that person today. So it causes you to develop the qualities, characteristics of that person. You got to do this. It's not once. You got to do it over and over and over. Then you begin to form this habit, because what is killing us in this situation now is the current habit we have. Procrastination. You got to eliminate because that person, if he does not procrastinate, if he says he's going to do this thing, he will do it because he's an action taker. Does that make sense? That's how you, all this optimistic, everybody's got desire to change their life, but how many people are actually doing it? So you got to understand there's a training to do this. It's constant repetition. You just have to do it. Surrounding yourself with people, things that you see every day, write affirmations, keep saying positive things, eliminate as many negative people in your life as possible, delete their phone numbers, whatever you can do, because your future, your life is more important than anything else. So you got to take care of yourself. Michelle, I am sorry I didn't get to join. You don't have to worry, Michelle. I do work at nights. Okay. What are the daily modules? Beginning. The modules, once you get paid the $9, you get started immediately. There's no delay. I'm really excited to start keeping learning, to keep learning. I want to help so many people. That's where the strength is. That passion. Once you think of those people that you want to help, then come from that space, because that's how I override my own thought. I think of all, if I'm in a fitness program like Vera said, but mine is exercise path. So every time I'm making a decision, I'm saying to myself, these people, every time I walk on the road, if I see any person that is overweight, oversized, I say, that's my customer. That's my customer. I'm going to do something to help that person. And I saw one person on his phone one time. I said, I can't just go and talk to this person. How can I reach him? I said, I'll place ad on his phone. So I go online and I place ad. So you see, if everywhere I'm going, it's just all over me. I'm still looking at, how can I help this guy? How can I help this guy? So that helps me understand how I move. So that's what you need. Always focus on your customer. Give them good service. In your business, whatever you sell, it doesn't really matter what you're selling. I know a lot of people ask me, what's the online business about? It's about selling products online. That's what it's all about. The next one is from Eva. I posted something to you on your video comment section, but using your allies Black Horse, okay? Black Rose. I am new to online schemes. I have a question, but I need to understand if I can package what knowledge I have. Yes, you can. There's training. Start your if you need new skills, just a bit more understanding. Yes, you can. Let me see if I can start an online business from scratch. Is that the one? I hope. Yes, if I go to stay connected, let me see if this can open fast. If I go to mentors, see if this will load. Yeah, I will show you a training now that is designed for you to bring out, if you have any passion, any desire you have into anything, yoga, whatever it is, how to create, build it from scratch up. Is a training here, step by step. Oh, sugar, this is, just wait for this to load. So if I go to training, education, trainings, yeah. Wait for it to load. Come on, baby. Let's make this happen. Training. So they also included in LinkedIn as well. As you can see, it's because the internet is slow here. It might take a little while. So I'll just try and wrap this up in the next 10 minutes. So it's going to be just 90 minutes, so it doesn't go over since you guys. So whilst I'm waiting for that to load,
What are you looking for? You want me to do that? What are you looking for?
yes, if you go into start your online business, yeah, there you go. See it here. It just opened. So thank you, Hortense.
No problem.
So it was released in 24th of April. If I go into it now, view course. and it teaches you how to start launch a business from your brain to the world. Start building website, everything. Find to be an affiliate program, everything. Just it's 7 modules. 7 modules. You just follow it step by step. Each module has its incubating niche branding, how to be niche brainstorming, looking for the trends in your niche, all these things. And then before you, it's like the plan, it's making money online with the niche, how to monetize your passion, choosing the right business model, effective online models, SFM formula. It teaches you the 3 ways to make money online: high ticket, low ticket, and mid ticket. If you don't really know what it is, you don't need to worry. You will learn all that. Yeah. So if you go through the course, this will be perfect for you if you have your own passion that you want to get into. So that will be right business model for you. So the next question is from, yeah, I watched you talking to Nigerian lady once, and I was intrigued but couldn't find out what she was packaging. I am not afraid of or procrastinating. I just don't understand. Is that I want to know everything? That's the procrastination. Do you understand? It's procrastination. Because you want to know, you more information, more information before you. The information is like driving in a fog. I want to go from London to Manchester. There's fog everywhere. You can only see 100 meters when you turn on the light. That's how business is. You can. That's what you see. So you're sitting on that car saying, "What does the road look like in M25? What does the road look like in around Central? Where's traffic?" But you're sitting. You're not moving. So you gotta stay there for the rest of. If you don't move, what my solution to you is that 100 meters that you can see, drive it first. Then you will notice the other 100 will open. Then you drive that one again, it will open. You drive that one. By the time you know, within 2 hours, you're in Manchester. It's called walking in faith. You can't see everything from where you are. You can never. It, it's only looking for more information is only gonna let you procrastinate. It's just looking away the reason why you don't want to do it. So that's where a lot of people get hung into. You gotta understand, God uses all these things to teach us lesson. Um, is that the question I posted? Okay, done with Eva. I missed the video, but I am extremely interested in learning more. Hope to hear from you soon. Probably I must have answered your question. Learning more information, more information, more guys. There's you just gotta understand how faith works. And now I'm gonna share something maybe in the last 3 minutes. Um, give it good evening. How are you and family? I hope you're fine. Please, I'm concerned about starting my own online business. I would like to try tomorrow discussions. If I can appreciate, I will be giving the time to ring you. Yeah, Richard, ring me. You got my number. Why did you just ring? I call Google. I don't think of calling Google. I call. Does that make sense? That's that procrastination. You don't think you just call. If you want to call your wife, you don't. You just press the call button. Whether it's middle of the night or when you just call. You say, "Oh, sorry. When is the next time to call you?" Place an appointment. Then you get the next opportunity to speak to that person. You just take the action. Be more of an action taker than a thinker. That's what I would say, because it's all down to overcoming fear. I think I've answered this question. So here, this is what procrastination leads to. I think everything here is just geared towards more information, more information, more information. Here, this is what is happening, guys. I just want to wrap this up in the last 5 minutes. You, what is happening is we are stuck. I was stuck for 7 years. What is going to move you from that your stiff state is two things. One is either going to be fear that will drive you out of it, or inspiration. I will explain that. I'll use this 4 minutes to explain. Fear is you're stuck. You want more information. You want more information because you know why you're comfortable. Your job is still getting taken care of. There's no pressure. But once you lose your job, you start saying, "Hi, I wish I started this online business 3 months ago. Then you see that person, you rush online, that causes that person to get a get rich quick mentality. You rush online, say, where's the training? They pay for it, and they the next one is when am I gonna get the result fast? When am I going to get this? That's fine. Yeah. When am I going to get the result fast? It puts you in that state of you want to get result fast. You don't plant a seed in the soil and go to the farm the next day and say, where's ask the soil, where's my seed? You gotta get it has a gestation period to grow. That is natural course of life. You can't God is not gonna change that because somebody died in your house or you lost your job or anything. It will take its natural course. So you got to understand that. So that's fear. So don't wait to lose your job or something to push you, somebody to fall sick in your family. Or this is what pushes most people. I hate this job, or you hate this job, you're not doing anything about it until something happens to hit you. That's what makes people take action. I watched on the news a woman lost his son because she was working long hours. The boy grew up, became a teenager, joined gangs in the street of London. They stabbed him. I watched the news and the woman said she blamed the government for not this. I don't blame anybody for anything. So I was thinking, if I am in this situation, who will I blame? It's myself. I am the father. I am responsible for this student. What's my excuse? I need to pay the bills. I need to. So no, this is excuse. I need to take action. So you gotta work a little bit harder at night. You gotta work. That's what it's cost. You gotta spend some money. That's the sacrifice to save the inevitable tomorrow. That's fear will drive you. That's where I started. The other one is inspiration. This is where you can't continue with fear. At some point, you need to switch to inspiration because fear is a negative energy, but it can get you to move. It's remember the two sides of thorn. Fear can get you to move, but it's a negative energy. You at some point you need to switch to inspiration, and that's where you want to stay flow, and that's where you start understanding the Bible more. Law of love your neighbor as yourself, giving back. So once you get to that stage, you become successful. You look back in the world and you look back and try and pull one person up, spend some time with somebody in coaching, spend some time with, add value to people's life, build charities, do all these things. That's what's gonna keep you moving. That's why you see all these successful celebrities and they say, why are they all in charity? Because they have reached a state in their life they can give back. It's no longer they are happy. It's not looking back. The poor people in Africa, they go back there and they buy things and all that mosquito net, all these things. So you got to get to that state. But remember this parable of the talent. There's something you have now. God is watching you with what you do with it. Don't be the last person that went and hid it and say, I don't have. Because that's where they're gonna take it from you and give it to the people that that are leaning into their fears and building and creating change in the world. I wish you and your families all the best. We're like 10 seconds away from 90 minutes. Thank you guys for showing up. God bless you. And I'll
Thank
see
Thank
you.
you
you.
next week. Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you. You too.
All right.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye, Hortense. See you Saturday.